Okay, this is week 9 for the French Biointensive Organic Raised Bed Garden. The onions are really coming along, getting big, except that one that never grows. All the lettuces come way back from when I harvested it. There's blossoms all over the snap peas, and the snow peas are they're growing like crazy. I am harvesting every day here. I've been picking strawberries for a few days now. It's doing really good. Basil is doing well. The comfrey is coming up from the roots really well. I'm going to transplant these later today. And it's time for me to pull out the Asian stir-fry greens because they're just taking over. Lettuce, I'm going to have to start harvesting heads because there's just too much. And it just keeps coming. The sorrel is taking over. So I'm going to have to cut that way back. Probably end up feeding a lot of it to the birds. On this side you can see there's a ton more snap peas. The carrots are doing really well. The leeks are starting to put on some size. This lettuce here I can keep as cut and come again. The calendula are just blooming away. I did thin out the zucchini and summer squash. Some of the leaves took a hit from that, and they look pretty bad, but it's coming back from the center, so I'm not worried about it. The marjorum's starting to get bigger finally. All of the tomatoes are up past the second rope, except for this one on the end here. And then over here, most of them are at the second rope, or else they're approaching it. So a lot of growth. I keep picking off the blossoms when I see them because I want them to get at least as high as the third rope, possibly the fourth rope, before they really put their effort into making fruit. Watermelon is shooting out all over the place. When I harvest that other lettuce over there, then I think I'm going to take and move this lettuce into its place. Kale and green beans over there doing really well. Fava beans are about 18 inches to 2 feet high. Anasazi beans are about 18 inches. These green beans over here are just doing spectacularly well. They are overwhelming some of the peppers. But these peppers are doing really good. All of the tomatoes here are up over the thing. The second wire. My kohlrabi, I've got several I need to harvest. I've been able to start harvesting broccoli. It's getting quite large. This celery is doing beautifully. I was able to harvest some of the cauliflower, which is also getting quite large. And I'm going to have to come out here and cut a bunch more because I don't want it to bolt. And then over here, the chard is doing good, even though it's still being massively eaten on. And some of the kohlrabi on this side is going to need to be harvested as well. The cabbage is starting to form heads, so it's doing pretty well. The aphids seem to be clearing up. I've still got a few on the cabbage, but it's not too bad. So the chard that's hidden under here is still growing. It's not getting very big because it's not getting much access to the sun, but it's still growing. So I'm happy with that. When I'm done here, I'm going to have to harvest a bunch of this. The purple cauliflower is really pretty. And there's all kinds of more kale, and then more strawberries. We've been harvesting daily now. So it's doing really good. I am really impressed with this method of growing. And so that is it for update 9. Talk to you later.